Hey guys, Rich Pacini here, YouTube vlogger and creator. Today I want to talk about making a thumbnail and title with a video clip. Let's just say you're at an affair, an event, whatever, or you're watching a football game or whatever, and you brought your video camera, or in some cases you brought your iPhone, and you want to, you're making a video with it, but for some reason you didn't take that snapshot. And all you have is a moving video. So I'm going to show you what I do in a case like that, because it happened to me one time, and hopefully it'll never happen again, where I was at an affair, with doing a family event, and I was videotaping with my iPhone, and I forgot to take a snapshot of a group snapshot, because I was so engrossed in videotaping. I didn't realize until later on, because somebody else, another relative, was videotaping, and I said, oh, well, they got it covered, stuff like that. They'll probably most likely have a group picture, but I wasn't paying attention. I was just, getting into it like that, So I said, okay, I did this once. Well, like I said, it happened once before, once, and I hope it doesn't happen again. And I say, I know there's a way to circumvent that problem, and I want to share it with you guys. So let me put my glass on over here. And I'm going to minimize myself here. We're going to go to the Filmora 14 interface. Okay, here we are. I have a video clip, and as you can see, the snapshot's there. Now I'm going to show you how it came about the snapshot. So here's what happens. So let's say, again, you forgot to take a snapshot, but you got a video. Okay, I got everything on video. That's great. All right, again, this is for all demo purposes here, so I'm just using it as an example. Here is the video clip. It's only 33 seconds long. I'm going to drop this over here in the timeline. All right, if I get over here, there we go. Bear with me, folks. My computer is not state-of-the-art, so it does tend to lag. All right, so here you can see, and I'm going to advance it to show you it's an actual moving video, so I don't want you to think there's no smoke and mirrors here. Okay, so basically what I did was, once I got to a point where I liked it, and again, I'm only using as an example. This you would do this here, again, like let's say a group photo. If I came to the group and I videotaped it, but I didn't take a snapshot, this is what I would do to correct that problem, or to make a thumbnail out of it. Okay, so what you're going to do is go over here where the little camera is, click this on, and you're going to get this little snapshot window is going to come up. So snapshot format PNG. If you hit the pull down arrow, it could also save it as a JPEG. So what you want to do is, you can say remember my choice. Okay, when you click OK, it makes a snapshot. So now we got 17. So we're not going to keep that one. We're going to get rid of this one here because we already have it. I just want to show you how I came about that. So let's get this out of here. All right, so now you have your snapshot. We're going to drop that in the timeline. Okay, and now here's where you're going to do your work. Okay, this is where you're going to put your background in there, whatever it's going to be, and your title. Okay, now the reason why I'm saying you can do everything within Filmora, you don't have to go out of it unless you start going to the partners. The partners meaning, if you go over here, it says stock media. When you go to the partners, let's go back over here, it says partners, you're going to have Pexels, Giphy, Pixabay, Unsplash. Pixabay is my go-to one. That's my favorite one. Okay, if I want to change the background, if I want something totally different, let's say I don't want to be in the video at all, I could just go back to, I go to Pixabay, and I could pick something out totally different. But for argument's sake, I told you we could do everything within Filmora, and the reason why I could do everything within Filmora is because if I go to my global media folder, I have different backgrounds, and not a lot of them, but different ones, and I can add them to this here. And I'm going to show you this. You could do everything within Filmora. You don't have to go to Microsoft Paint, or you have to go to another photo editing program, whatever. You could do everything within Filmora, the interface itself. Okay. So let's just say, for argument's sake, I'm going to try. Let's say I'm going to pick out. I'll pick out this one over here. Let's do this one here for argument's sake. No, actually, let's do this one here, this snapshot one. So what we're going to do is we're going to drop this over here. It's going to go on the bottom of it, like this, right? And what you want to do is you want to click yourself on, and you're going to go to AI Tools. Let me move myself out of here. And then here's where you're going to click that on. Once you click that little button, see my arrows? Once you click that on, bingo. All right, you're in that there. You're in that little virtual home office there, whatever. For those who follow, you probably see me use this a lot. Okay, and I have used it a lot because it's one of my favorite snapshots. Okay, I mean, I like the background, I should say. So now what you want to do is if you don't want to be overbearing in the photo, you could just come over here, hit that there, and just move yourself like this here, and make yourself look like you're really in there. All right, do it like that there. Again, this is the thumbnail we're making here, folks. Okay, and you could change it around. You could put whatever you want in there. Okay, and then what we're going to do then. So this video is going to go somewhat quick. We're going to go to the title window. Okay, and here's where you're going to move it up. This here, we'll get up there. Whenever I use this particular background, I like to keep it above the molding over there. I'll show what I'm talking about. Let me click on, so I have an idea of where I'm going here. So I usually click on red, and then I come over here, and here's where you could, size it up. Okay, so I'm going to go over here. I like to try to get between, well, I would say between 24, 20. We'll try 24. Move it up here, and I'm not going to keep red. If you move it around, keep it right where they have it there centered. See that little line pops up when you're doing that? Keep it like that there, okay? Like that. All right, so now when you come over here to the title, here's where you're gonna put over here, making thumbnails, right? Thumbnails with Filmora, whoops, with Filmora 14. Oh boy, there we go. I'm sorry, guys. Filmora 14. We're not going to keep that color. Here, when you come over here, you're going to have presets. Here's where you could change it around. You can make it really colorful. You could put whatever you want there, like that there, as you can see that. All right. You want to make it where it's going to stand out somewhat. Okay, so that's pretty cool, like that there. If you like that one, that's one of my favorites. You could also add stuff like this here. You play around with it. You gotta have fun with this, guys. And they got quite a bit of presets here. Like if you want different ones like that really stick out, or you want something like that, that's pretty cool. Like that. If you want something like that, they could like a rainbow color like this, whatever. Like that. That's pretty cool. And if you want, you could always make it bigger. But if you want something to stand out a little more, to really pop and make it bold, whatever, then you could change it around like that there. That's too much. I like that. This is pretty decent. Okay, we'll leave it like that. And that's basically how we do everything, folks. Like I said, I do everything in here within Filmora. Now, if I want to make the picture even a little different now, let's say I want to spice this picture up. Let's come over here now. Here's where we have a little fun with this here now. When you come to color, click color on. You're going to get this window over here. And as you can see, when you're moving the scroll bar down here, you're going to get all these other things. You can do it manually. They got a whole bunch of different things. But let's go over here where it's got the default setting here. These are presets. Okay, so now check this out now with the presets. If I go over here to Blockbuster, right, that's how it looks like that. That's pretty cool, actually. I like it. Look at the background over here. How nice it makes the background look. Okay. You could also change yourself too in here. I'll show you, get that in a little bit. But let's just go through the different ones. This way you get an idea what it looks like. Okay, this was boost. This one here was boost. Okay, there's you got it like a black and white one here. If you want to make it all black and white, but you want this thing colorful. The only way to do that is if you would have to click yourself on. That's how you would have to do it, folks. That's what I'm saying. You could have a lot of fun with this here. And if you don't want it, you could just click on none, and everything should go back here. Well, you got to click. You'd have to click on this one first. There you go, like that. And then you click yourself on, and you click out none, and then you're back to normal again. Okay, but let's go back over here to the presets. Again, I got to get myself out of here. Let's get that out. Here we go. All right, get all those presets. But you can see in the Blockbuster one, it makes me darker, right? Again, now here's where you can have a lot of fun. Now, okay, it's not. We're just tossing it around here. All right, this one here is to darken it up. This one looks good. This one here, the darkened one. Okay, I don't like the Cool Max and the other one there, but let's see. This is elegant. Now if you want to just do the backgrounds and you don't want to leave yourself, go back to the normal and you just go like this out of here, like this. And if you just want to do the background, to change the background around, you could just go like this here, and you'll stay that fixed color like that there, and you could play around with that as well. And you do it to your heart's content, whatever you like. All right. Just be careful you don't go too crazy with it. But you can have a lot of fun with this here. Certain things like that I wouldn't even bother with. Okay, then you got vignette, you got warm. There's warm again here. You got a lot of fun with it. Okay, so that's that. So if you don't want any of that, just click on none. It takes it right back. But if you do want to keep it like that, remember, if you want to change yourself, you can just do it like that there, and you can leave it that way. So now you make yourself nice. You know, you give yourself a little more color there. And again, if you want to keep it the same thing, Blockbuster, you could do it as well. So that's how it looks. And let's go. Here's where I like with this one here. When you go down here, scroll down. Here you could do it manually. Okay, you could change the temperature manually, right? Do the tint. You know, play around with the tint. Oh man, that's not good. And you got the vibrance. You can play around with the vibrance here. Saturation. And if you don't like any of it, there's a little reset button back here. Click that on. It takes it all the way back again. The same thing with this. It'll bring it all back to its normal look. Okay. But the other thing is, one of my favorite things is I always like to sharpen it up because I just like sharp pictures. This is the sharpen one. Okay. So let's say we sharpen it up like that, and it gives the picture nice. And the same thing would apply towards the background itself. You want to sharpen it up a little. And folks, I'm telling you, this is how I do it, and to me it looks good. I mean, I have no problem with it. And what I would do then, after I do all of that there, again, I'm just messing around with this stuff here. I come back to the media, my project file, right? Once I get it all set up, I love the way it looks. I think it looks great. The title's good. The thumbnail's good. You know, the picture itself, the thumbnail's good. Again, here's where I come over here, click on the camera, right? Click this here, right? There's the new picture with it, right? Right there. Where is it? Right here. Yep. Over here. And then what I would do then is go over here, get rid of it, drop this in a timeline, and whenever I do videos, folks, I always have this thing where I like to keep it at least like 2 seconds. So I look at the counter here, and I look at this way here, and I look at counter. I try to keep it at 2 seconds or something like that. So sometimes it's hard to get that 2 minute, 1 to 2 second thing. So I might just leave it like that there, whatever. Or like, you know, sometimes it's hard to get it. If it's like that there, sometimes I can't because I'm working with this mouse, and sometimes I can't get it to where it's exactly 2. So what I'll do is if it's like 204, 202, I'll leave it like that. And what I do is I leave it like that, right? Hit this little cutting here, the little scissor, cut this part off, right? Cut it out, and then drop the rest of the video onto the timeline. And this would be my thumbnail. So if you got a little takeaway from this video and it helped out in some way, if you want to, you know, subscribe to my channel, hit that like, comment, and share button, and hit that bell notification button, and every time I make a video you will be updated on it. So I hope you guys will come back from time to time and check out my videos. Alright, so that's all I have here right now, guys. Rich Passini signing off. I will talk to you guys the next time. Take care, and bye bye for now.